Here we go, guys. The top 5 accessories you're going to need prior to moving into your RV. Well, hello YouTube. No Money Nomad here, and today we're going to talk about the top 5 RV accessories that you're going to need to get prior to moving into your RV. Now, these are items that you need. They're not optional items. These are not gadgets. These are things that you actually are going to have to use. Now, being on a budget, like most of us are, it would have been easier for me to purchase these items one at a time or two at a time over a series of months and have them prior to getting the RV. Since I didn't plan ahead, now next month I've got to figure out what I can live without, and it makes life much harder when you have to spend a large amount of money at one time and on a very small income. These items cost anywhere between $7 and $100, but they're things that you just can't live without. So here's the top 5 RV accessories, and we'll count them down. Alright guys, number 5, you're going to need a water hose and a water filter. No matter if you're plugged up at your buddy's house, or if you're at an RV park, or if you're just going to fill your tanks, you still need a water hose and water filter. These are very important, and the type of hose is important. Now, I'm going to mention products here, and I'm going to try to show them to you, and I'll put the links down there in the description box. But I found a lot of these products are made by Camco, and I find them on Amazon. I'm not affiliated with Amazon. I'm not affiliated with Camco. If either one of those would like to send me stuff to try out and review, I'll be good for it. I'll give it a shot. But these are items that I had to purchase, and Amazon seems the most reasonable way to do it. So that water hose and water filter, that's your number 5. Alright guys, number 4. Number 4 is very, very important. It is a water pressure regulator. Now, don't get cheap on this item, because what will happen is you'll leave the RV one day and you'll go off and you'll come back, and instead of having an RV, you'll have a jacuzzi on wheels. So don't skimp on this one. Get a good one. The good one are the adjustable brass water pressure regulators. They cost somewhere between $60 and $100, depending on which one you get. Some that might be cheaper, but those are just the ones that I've seen. But don't go cheap on this. You definitely don't want to come back and find out that you're a flood victim. Alright guys, number 3. Number 3 is a surge protector. You're definitely going to want to get a surge protector. Now, since we're working on a budget and most of us are going to have older RVs, you're probably looking at a 30 amp. They come in 2 varieties, 30 and 50 amp, but you're probably looking at a 30 amp. Now guys, this can be, up to $500, but you don't need a $500 one. You need to look at one that's a little cheaper. You can find them between $69 and $100, and they will do the job sufficiently for our rigs. Now, why is this important? Well, if you get sitting there in your RV and you're running the AC, and all of a sudden the power spikes either from the campground or from your buddy's house, or wherever you're plugged in at, you could blow out that AC, and the ACs are expensive. All you gotta do is ask Camperman Kevin. He just replaced his twice, and his just broke down. He didn't have the spike issue, but you can look at his videos and you'll see that they cost $500 to $1,000. Now you don't want to be out that. You might as well spend a little money up front, just like you buy insurance. Spend a little money up front, that way you're safe in the end. So that's the number 3 item. That's right, get that surge protector. Alright guys, we're down to number 2. Number 2 is related to the last one. You're going to need a good 30 amp extension cord. Don't go cheap on this. Don't go to Lowe's and buy one of those little orange ones that you see the construction guys using all the time. That's not going to cut the mustard on this one, guys. You need to go get an actual 30 amp cord. It's very important. If you're going to plug up at your buddy's house, chances are he doesn't have a 30 amp plug-in, so you might have to buy a 110 adapter for it. But you don't want to use one of those little cords, because you'll add so much power resistance in between. It could lead to surges, spikes through the electrical system, or you could just overheat the cord and start a fire. So definitely don't skimp on this one. Go ahead and get that good 30 amp extension cord, or 50 amp if you're running a 50 amp rig. but definitely spend the money and get something right so you'll be safe in the end. And you'll save yourself, again, a lot of money and a lot of headaches without having all those electrical spikes running through your system. Alright guys, here we go. The number one RV accessory that every RV is going to need. That's right. Every single RV, doesn't matter what you get, you're going to need this one. Alright guys, every RV has a black tank, a gray tank, and a freshwater tank. Now, what I'm talking about here are tank enzymes. The reason you want this is if you don't get these, you'll be living in a porta potty. And I don't know if you've ever been to the state fair or a concert or something, and you run in, you have to use the restroom, and you go into one of those porta potties. What's the first thing you'd say to yourself? Oh my God, I gotta just get this done and get the heck out of here. Well, if you don't get these enzymes, you're going to be living in a porta potty. So that's the number one RV accessory, guys. Get those tank enzymes. There we go, guys. That's the top 5 RV accessories that you're going to need prior to moving into your rig. Remember, guys, buy them ahead of time so that you'll have them when you're ready to get into your rig full time. You know, it won't cost all that money all at one shot, and it won't hurt your budget so bad. Now, I just want to make a point here. People on this budget, over the last 2 years, my rent went up $100, the electric bill went up $50, but my disability income only went up $2. You can see that financial freight train coming down the tracks, and you've got to find an alternative. Otherwise, sooner or later, you're going to be priced out. You'll end up with no home, homeless on the street. This RV Life is a good alternative, you know, to that, and you can own your rig and then not spend your money paying somebody else's mortgage for them. You know, you'll have a little safety and a little security, and, you know, I hope it's something that you're considering. For everybody who's on here that's doing it currently or looking into the market, I hope I gave you some good information, and I hope I helped you not make the mistakes I made. As we go along, I'll keep you informed. I'll let you know other things that come up that you might want to look at purchasing ahead of time, or stuff that you're going to run into that you will have to purchase once you're in your rig. If I find any cool gadgets out there, I'll definitely do a review on them, and hopefully we can all enjoy this journey along the way. Thank you again for tuning in. This is No Money Nomad. I appreciate everything that you guys leave for comments and everything like that. Oh, if you can, guys, please leave a thumbs up, and if you know people that are interested, there's that little button down there for subscribe. Go ahead and share it, and maybe we can help out some other people too. Anyway, guys, No Money Nomad, check it out. Okay, guys, that's it for today. No Money Nomad saying, live like Ace, guys. Live like Ace. Go out there and meet your dreams. Have a goal. Try to set it. If you want to get into this RV lifestyle, it can be done. Don't feel like you're trapped. There are alternatives out there. And above all, keep trying, guys.